Hey, we're back in the version 1.3 Memory of Chaos. Gonna do stage 8 today. We did stage 7 yesterday, so feel free to check that out if you're struggling with it. But for the stage, we're gonna run with Qingque, Dan Heng, Tingyun, and Lynx. Stage 2 is gonna be Fire Trailblazer, March 7th. We'll go Hook and Yukong. So, Hela is another option you can run in the second stage, but she doesn't bring the same amount of damage that Yukong does, either through the imprison on the Trotters or through her powerful ultimates, so that's why I went for Yukong. Anyways, we're gonna be basic attacking this boss until we can manage to weakness break it. Because if you don't know, every time you use an offensive skill or offensive ultimate, the boss gains some sanction rate, and at 3 stacks, it enters sanction mode. That's depicted by the little thing over its head there. But yeah, once it enters sanction mode, it just gets really annoying and gets some really obnoxious single target attacks that can inflict prison, summon some really annoying minions, and yeah, it's just a whole lot of stuff that you don't really want to deal with, honestly. So we're gonna go with a quantum break here, just because it does a lot of damage through the entanglement and also delays the boss's actions by a pretty large margin. So yeah, we'll use the ultimate here. Into our skill, and then we'll boost up his ult here. If we didn't have swordplay, I would have hit this Trotter, but I don't want to lose my swordplay stacks at the moment, which is just annoying.
I've no interest in conflict.
So we'll continue chipping away at the boss.
Wait for the specimen sighted.
Yeah, might as well just heal Tingyun. I think our ult will bring the boss in kill range anyway. Above kill range. Anyway, cycle 2 is pretty much the same as cycle 1. We focus on the Gatekeeper so that I can weakness break it before it becomes a problem. So yeah, we use enhanced basics here since they do more damage than normal basics. And if you ever at E4, you're going to be doing a lot more damage than normal basics. So yeah, one of those things that you can do if you have the limit breaks. Anyways, coming up here is the reason why I saved Lynx's ultimate for this stage, because it can cleanse the freeze. Because if you don't know, the boss will lock onto a frozen target and deal bonus damage, so we would have lost a DPS there. And would have had to restart the run, honestly. And that's not what we want. Let's see, we'll hit this guy and then break with her ultimate, which is pretty nice. Then we also got the Trotters down, another nice thing. Yeah, we'll focus this guy for now. We'll wait until we have actual buffs before using his ultimate.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
So yeah, that's the whole freeze lock-on thing I was talking about earlier. That'd be the most RNG point, is if you weren't healed enough, you could lose a unit there, which is why I recommend investing in your Lynx.
Don't worry about me.
Friends. Wonders to raise your
We'll give Dan Heng his ultimate so that we can just kill this Gatekeeper. Say it's not a bad thing that it got its sanction mode, because we do have extra bombs to hit this guy with. It's just a little annoying.
My turn. Choose who strike.
We'll weakness break the Trotter for now. And yeah, since we have our... Okay. That was a little bit risky.
level.
So yeah, I do have a decent amount of effect res on my Lynx, but obviously it's not enough.
Welcome, customers. Commencing research.
Yeah. Things went a little better. We probably could have gotten that in 25 cycles. I'll say 24 cycles is still pretty good. Definitely wouldn't be definitely not upset about it. And there we go. For the second stage, just gonna use Trailblazer's technique into Hook's technique. Nothing fancy. So this stage is super consistent because you always know who the ape is going to attack, and unless you do some speed alterations through like freezes and stuff, it'll always be the same. So yeah, it's just a really easy stage, especially when you're running 2 defensive supports for like full coverage here. So basically just use your March 7th on whoever's gonna act before the monkey, and you pretty much just don't have to worry about damage after that. Yeah, pretty good. Okay, super good. So now we can use Yukong's ult here on the boss, and then Hook's ultimate. And since we do have our Hook at her 3rd trace ability, her action gets advanced forward from using her ultimate. So we can fix it so that she's moving within Yukong's buff duration.
Tough luck running into me.
And we'll make sure to give Hook a shield. Oh. Don't I feel silly.
Gotta try hard. So watch this awesome move.
As easy as that.
Oh, that doesn't even consume a Gusto stack, it just gives it a damage boost. Okay, interesting. I've never had that interaction before, so I didn't know.
My turn.
Lance ablaze.
It's difficult to know who to shield here, because not 100% sure who's going to be moving before the boss. It's probably going to be Hook. Yeah, it's going to be Hook. Since we advanced its action forward, it was a little bit easier to predict.
Try that
Oh,
again.
no. We'll use Yukong's buff here, and then we can just Hook ult for some decent damage. Probably should have used a Trailblazer first, though, so I could have gotten another skill point. And I'll give our 7th her own shield.
Go away. Try that again. You can't run.
So hard to say. I do want to clear it this cycle, I just don't know if we have the damage.
As easy
Huh.
as that.
I will use ultimates if we lack. Okay, we're good. So yeah, Stormbringer is pretty much the only RNG part here because you can effect res the wind shear, so you never know who's gonna get locked on, and then you also don't know who's gonna get attacked in the first place. So yeah, just a little bit of an annoying enemy.
Lance at the ready.
We'll hit the Trotter.
My turn.
Get the shield to Hook since Hook will be moving before the monkey.
Try that again.
I need effect res on March 7th and Trailblazer. I just haven't had good luck getting defense pieces from that dungeon. Next turn we can use Yukong's ultimate to give Hook a pretty decent buff.
To the cloud. The wind is right. From the
All's right. And now we can Hook ult here into a Hook skill.
Lance ablaze.
Yeah,
Lance
I'm so divisive on whether I like using March 7th's freeze here, because it just randomizes what the monkey's going to attack, because I'm not going out of my way to predict the whole who's going to move after it gets unfrozen or how far it gets delayed and all that. Like, you can most probably math it out, but I'm just not interested in doing that.
spirit never dies.
Let this guy just because it has more health.
You're annoying. Gotta
Ooh,
try
we'll
my March
freeze.
this awesome move.
Like, it's not the worst thing if March 7th gets hit. But, you know, it's not the best thing either. Okay.
Lance at the ready.
Hook's gonna move next.
Tough luck running into me. Here. Time for mischief. Here I come.
Yeah, we'll blow up these Trotters this turn. Just because they're all maxed out on the field and we don't want to overcap the field. Okay, that's some pretty nice damage. Yeah, Hook's gonna move, but Hook already has a shield, so we don't really need to worry about it. Oh, you just could have left it on Trailblazer, honestly.
You can't run.
As easy as that.
Yeah, I think I'll just wait an extra turn just to get the Yukong ult, because
Tough
that's
luck
gonna
running
give
into
us quite a lot of damage.
me. Time for mischief. Gotta try my
I do
swatch
want to
this
freeze
awesome
this thing.
move.
No, okay. I'm just not super confident in Hook
Lance
tanking
ablaze.
it.
Lance forward.
Yeah, I'm not super confident at all. I'll just take the extra heal. Oh, never mind.
Try that again.
Is that a cleanse? No. Okay, interesting. Let's look at the damage out through Trotters. I'll just use Trailblazer
My
and
turn.
not use any other skills, I guess. Not really super worried about Trailblazer taking the hit. And we'll finish it off this cycle.
You can't run.
Gale force.
I'll use a Yukong ultimate here.
From the
And then
bottom.
Trailblazer can kill the Trotters once the last one
I'm on
spawns.
guard.
Which was the plan.
Tough luck running into me.
We'll probably kill through Splash, yeah. Well, it tried. Yeah, so that's the nice thing about the Trotters. Is, you know, kind of gives your supports some extra damage that they otherwise wouldn't have. If I played it a little bit more smartly, I was planning to kill through the Yukong Hook combination. I just got a little bit impatient and used a Hook ultimate to try to heal there, which didn't even work out in my favor. Anyways, I'll show off the characters now, and that'll be the end of the video. Thanks for watching.